It's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am Scrappin' Happy. So I want to show you something. It's not a fail, but I'll let you decide. I get these on occasion from Amazon, of course. They're these huge envelopes, and let's see. I think it's like 14, maybe 15. They're huge. So when you fold them in half, then you're 7.5. Maybe this isn't the one I actually used. The one I actually used was big enough to fold in half, and it fit a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. It was about 12 inches, or maybe 14 inches tall, because I had to cut it off, and then it was about 16 inches or 17, because anyway, when I folded it, it was perfect. So my point is, every time I get one, I fold it in half, and I look at it, and I think how cool it's going to be, and it would be a fabulous journal cover, and wouldn't that be fun? And it's squishy and it's soft, but it's sturdy, because it's got a lining, and it's got, not a lining, but it's got stuff inside, maybe bubbles, not sure, but it's got something inside, double layer paper, and then, so I was excited. Okay, that's a very cool thing. So I made myself a big old journal. So, and this is folded in half and has a spine. It's like a 1 inch, 3/4 inch, something like that spine. So let me see if I can figure it out now. Yeah, see, this is 8.5 plus an inch of spine plus the back side, so it was bigger than the one I showed you. Anyway, I was very excited, and I had this vision, 11 inches high, because I cut it. It was 14. Look, I mean, it's too stiff, and that's my fault, because let me see if I can open it and lay it flat this way. Alright, so I didn't have any paper big enough. I should have used fabric. I mean, there's so many things I should have done, but please learn from me. These would be fabulous covers if you don't do what I did. Okay, so what I ended up doing was getting two 12 by 12s, and here's the seam. So I laid a 12 by 12 here. Well, I laid one here, and then I laid this over it. So this whole section here is actually quadruple. It's got this piece and this piece folded over each other here, and then on the inside I did the same thing. The background pink, and this one. So two pink ones overlapping, and then the outside overlapping. So that's 4 pieces cardstock plus this, plus I used Tyvek on the spine. So it's no wonder it won't fold shut. So I'm thinking maybe put it under something, and it might train it a little bit. But I still think it's cool, because it's got huge pages, and I have a plan for it too. This summer, well, we have summers off. We're not teachers, but our daughter-in-law is, and so we get to watch our granddaughter while she's at school, and Daddy's at work. So this summer I have this plan to get numerous projects done around the house: decluttering, decrepifying, reorganizing. So this is what I'm going to use this book for. I'm just gonna, you know, write down my projects, and then as I get to them, then I'll make more notes and what I need to buy for it, what I bought for it, what didn't work, what did work. So anyway, I do have plans for the book. But let me show you some really cool things. I've been watching, always watch Jessica at Paper Terrace. Used to be I'm a Cool Mom. I watch no matter what. If she was just standing there holding a journal in her hand, I would watch. I mean, she's my fave. I just love her. Anyway, she showed us 5 secret hidden journal spots and how to make them the other day. So I will link that, but this is one. Of course, now, mind you, this is huge. So if you were going to make it into a normal size journal, you wouldn't obviously need all of this. But okay, so here's your, okay, ready, watch. Oh my gosh, isn't that cool? I just love it. It is the coolest thing. So in this journal, I doubt if I'll have anything to hide, because, you know, it's home organization, unless of course it would be the amount of money I spent on some new things for the house. I might need to hide that. And then over here I just did like triple pockets and made little you know, things, tags, journal space, whatever. And I am super duper not only into magazines lately, I am into magazines lately, but also books, flower books especially. But this one I got from Thrift Books, Wildflowers of Britain and Europe. And I love it. I just love it. I need to do something. These are too loose, these pockets, so I need to do something about that. But okay, and this is also the very first journal I've ever done this, where absolutely every page is some sort of I don't want to say junk, some sort of, I mean, I might use 1 or 2 of these in a journal, but every single page is either a magazine page, a book page, stuff I printed out and didn't use. This is that little kid's paper, learning to write paper with the little dashes, which is not junk, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I got a bunch of book pages, and look, I already put the book away, or I would show you, but it's got these, it's huge. Now this was cut down and it had, you know, this much on top and this much on bottom, because it was like a table, coffee table book. So I don't know if you can see it, and I can't reach my zoom in button, I'm sorry, from the way that's set up. It's a peacock. Do you see him? He's beautiful. So I made pockets out of these big pictures, just, you know, journaling space. And then this is cool to me. These are my daughter's feet. Prom. And she graduated college like 3 years ago. So, I mean, this was a long time ago. But I just love this. So I fixed it as a pocket over some fabric. And the mistake I made was not gluing the fabric down really well. So now it gets stuck, but it's for me, so it's all right. I can just fiddle with it and cuss a little bit and it'll be all right. But live and learn. Okay, going faster because this is getting huge. Oh, and so I had to put 2 pages together mostly. Occasionally I'd come across something that was still together, and so almost every one of my folds has either paper, you know, folded across it. This one has ribbon, and the object I try to just get in my scrap box and not be and use them and not be too prissy to use scraps, because I wanted to absolutely do this with nothing bought, nothing fancy, nothing, you know, just stuff I had around the house. And so I did, and I'm pretty pleased. This is an envelope just made out of blue. Do you remember blue writing paper? My poor teachers. Anyway, so I folded it over here, made a little tuck, or I guess a pocket really, with the flap, and then here there's some paper inside to write on. Oh, can you see that? I'm so sorry. Scoot. There's paper in here, and a little, this is something I cut out of a magazine, a little dress. Okay, let's see. Magazine pages. Oh, here's another one of those Jessica Secret things. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but right here is some of my daughter's papers from some math class in college. And I just have one piece left, and so I was just putting, I just think it's so cool. Okay, so it's kind of like a seed envelope or a policy envelope, or I don't even really know, but you scooch this down and you open your flap and you get out your secret, and then you scooch this back up. Can you stand it? And it's fixed where it won't come off the top and it won't go too far. Go to there, because you use foam tape on the other side so that it has room to slide, but it also stops. I mean, can you stand it? I feel so brilliant. And of course, I didn't think of any of this stuff up, but oh my gosh, what a cool secret. All right, here's another secret. It's just a pocket, but then you have a little secret pocket here. So you've gotten your paper, double the length, fold it in half, glue it on 3 sides to hold it together, and then you glue it down on your paper. All right, so you've got your pocket here, and then down here it's open, so you can sneak a little something in there. Now, if you're sneaking, don't put the ribbon on it so everybody can see it, which is, you know, I'm not sneaking, but I just put that there so I wouldn't forget to show it to you. Okay, I think here's one more secret. Yeah, this is one more. I love it. Okay, so just looks like a tag. Okay, and you, it's folded, you know, it's double the length, and you fold it up, and then you tie it so it stays shut. So here's your, but it also has a little secret right here. So you've got a double, I mean, it's kind of private because it's tied shut, and most people, when they're digging through your stuff, they, you know, oh, they want to see, oh, I love it, let me look. Okay, most people aren't gonna untie things and read them. Yeah, you know, most people. But anyway, I just thought that was really cool, because you have plenty of room, and then if you really had something private, you could stick it in there. Okay, so that just goes on with a paper clip, and I don't know what happened to that paper clip. So here's another one of those really big. I'm trying to make sure y'all are in. Okay, here's another one of those big. I'm using the giant index cards, but you know, you can use whatever. And then just a pocket. And then I put a piece of, this was wallpaper. I just folded it in half and put it over the edge to give it a little more stability, and plus it's cute. And I guess you could write a secret right there. I don't know if you'd want to, but there's that. just a lot. I'm using a lot of wallpaper. I've decided to stop hoarding things. If I run out of wallpaper, I'll get me some more. You know, I'm always afraid I'm going to run out and then I won't have it, and well, just get some more. Okay. I love this one, mental health, and it's got this scribble, scribble, scribble. I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody has read my diary. That is how I feel most of the time. That's out of a magazine, which I thought was really cool. A piece of vellum. A bag. I made a bunch of bigger magazine words, a bunch of bigger cards, because these pages are so huge. I may or may not need them, and if not, I use them on something else. Here is another envelope that folded the flap over and glued it, but I also put a paper clip because this one is a little heavier, and it, you know, kind of flails around whenever, you know, just kind of. So it's got the envelope down in there, and then it's got a little bag. I just felt like being fancy and putting a bunch of stuff on there. Here's another one of the those big giant pictures from that book, and I just put some. This is Tim Holtz wallpaper paper. I thought that matched well. Another one of those secret pockets. It's a regular pocket here, but it's got your little secret hidden right here. And then this is out of that book, and look, more peacocks. More wallpaper, more wallpaper. A Starbucks bag, wallpaper, journal card, and then just a pocket, scrapbook paper. Oh, this, I was like, what is this? This is one of those secrets, and I didn't put it back together. Okay, hold on. So, that's how it's supposed to look. And it's one of those envelopes I just made out of, no, it wasn't a magazine, it was a catalog, you know, like where you buy stuff. And it had some pretty colors, and so I just made the envelope out of a page out of that, and then made the little slide thing. It's got what are these? Book plate? No. A frame. I forget what they're called. Anyway, you just slip it down. You put your stuff, your secret in or out of here, and then slide it back up. And wow, either I did not glue this well. Oh, I didn't glue it at all. Sorry, because it's got the foam tape up here and here to keep this from going off either way. So look, it's a double secret, because you could stick stuff in there too. Oh my goodness! All right, here's another one of those that you unfold, and then it also has a little secret pocket right here. I had so much fun. I watched her video that day, and I stayed up late and made 2 of everything so that I would kind of remember how to do it and do it better the second time. But they turned out, all of them turned out okay. Another bag with some more journaling cards in it. And I love this one. It says, let's be pretty. Pretty kind, pretty funny, pretty smart, Pretty strong, pretty freaking amazing, pretty nice, and pretty forgiving. I love that. Just another, this one is covered with fabric and some little collage fabric pieces. And back here, I put, this is chipboard, like off the back of a, it's pretty thick, maybe off the back of a note pad, like a legal pad. Anyway, this was bending right here. Oh, you can see it right there. And so I put this here as a pocket, hoping to sturdy it up a bit. And it has some more journaling cards. But like I said, it's for me, so I'm not going to be wagging it around anywhere. I don't take my journals out, so it's not going to be banged up in the car or my bag or anything. And I will tie it up and put it under something heavy. Maybe it'll, but I think it's a good idea what I'm planning to do with it. And I think it'll be fun to work in because it's huge. And you can write all kinds of notes and stuff in there. Anyway, I wanted to show it to you and let you learn from my mistakes. I'm always happy to do that because I always make mistakes. Alright, well y'all have a good day and I will talk to you soon.